All right. Well, to get back on the track here now, also in April, you're also going to be in the Ohio area doing some events. Can you let our listeners and people tuning in who will probably be in the area, let them know how to be able to link up with you in April?
Yeah, I'll be in the Ohio area, April 10th to 12th. If you go to my Twitter account, Gary H. Goodridge, Goodridge, hit me up there and I'll give you all the information of where I'll be April 10th and 12th. I'm doing a tour with Brian Moore, so hooked it up. So go on my Twitter account and we can chat.
All right.
Now,
go ahead, Rachel.
No,
go ahead, Rachel.
Steve. Oh, no. I was just going to ask him what. I want to get a signed copy of the book, Gary. How do I get one of those?
A copy of the book. Are you in the area where I'm going to be doing my the Ohio area?
I unfortunately am not in Ohio. I am in Chicago. Now, if you come to Chicago, we all good. I can show you around in Chicago.
Absolutely. I just ordered a box of books from the people that wrote it, that published it for me, and so I'll be bringing a box of books there and signing them and giving them out.
That's excellent. Guess what? I'm number one on the list. I'll send you my postage, my address. You let me know what I need to do.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Now, I actually had a fan question from one of the guys who trains at the gym where my girls train at. His name's Matt McWilliams. He wanted me to ask you, back in your fighting days, you won a fight via submission via, I guess we'll say this, a lower extremities vice grip.
What's that?
When you fought back in the days and there was no rules and I believe the submission he's talking about is you grab the guy by his testicles and wound up winning via submission. When you were fighting back in those days, was it like a common thing to try to go for something like that, or was it just kind of there and it was like one of the kind of happen in the moment kind of things?
You know what? That was an IVC, and these people got me to fight for them, and I went fighting. It was a great time. Again, it was 3 fights in one night to be champion, and the one IVC and one of the, as a matter of fact, I'm still the IVC reigning heavyweight champion. As a matter of when they got me to fight, Sergio Battarelli said that the name of our fight is that there's no rules. There's no biting and there's no eye gouging. Those are the only 2 things. But he says there's no rules. So that means if I wanted to grab your testicles and wrap them around my body twice and yank, I could do it. So this guy was at the end of his he fought his first fight. I think he fought 15 minutes. His second fight he fought like another 20 minutes. And then his third fight with me. My first fight was done in a second. My second fight was done in seconds. So I had all the energy in the world to go in there and fight him. So I did that, and he went. I was trying to move his jaw to the side so I could punch him in the testicles, but he screamed out and carried on like I was trying to pull his stuff apart. Or make peanut butter, and which wasn't so. I didn't try to make peanut butter, but oh well,
So I'll take it that this was your favorite submission of your career.
That was a good submission, absolutely.
All right, now Rachel touched on a few things. Obviously the sport has changed a lot since you've been in there. If there was something that the sport had now that you didn't have back then, what would something you would like to have seen that is implemented now that you guys didn't have access to or wasn't around back then?
It's already there. It's already there. What we did, it's already there. What I wanted to implement. I didn't want to fight 3 fights in one night. I didn't want to fight 3 guys in one evening and inside of an hour. They're already doing them. That's what I want to change back then.
Now, you've fought in everywhere from kickboxing to K1 to martial arts. You literally done it all. And obviously, we're stating now that these single night tournaments is one of the things that you didn't care for too much, but it was a kind of part of the sport back then. Is there any one particular promotion that you just would love that you love to fight for, that that it was just you would have fought for them for free, because that's how much you cared for this specific promotion, regardless if it's K1, MMA, whatever, kickboxing promotion, whatever. Like, was there a promotion that you would always claim your home, regardless if you fought for them or anything like that?
Yes, I have 2. The UFC, when I fought under Bob Meyerowitz, I think UFC 19 was my last UFC, and Pride. I really, truly loved Pride, and I truly loved UFC. Love being there. Those
are some great promotions. Now, I actually want to ask you this question, because you were there in the heyday of not just UFC but Pride as well. Now, a lot of people don't really care too much for Pride because it's come out now that there's a good chance that a lot of those matches were not on the level. Now, I don't want you to get anyone in trouble or implement anyone, but my big thing is, how can you sit there and say that somebody is one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, and he fought for a promotion that knowingly had 6 fights? Do you consider Fedor the greatest heavyweight of all time?
You know what? No. I don't think he's the greatest heavyweight of all time. Again, no. I don't think he was the greatest heavyweight. The greatest heavyweight for me of all time was Tom Erickson.
The Bear.
Me, he was the greatest heavyweight. What's that?
The Bear. He was a big. That's how I refer to him. He's like the Bear. Like he just reminds you of a big bear.
Oh, just a big bear. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait.
100%.
Is that the one that Keith Hackney fought?
Keith Hackney. No.
Oh my God.
That's Keith Hackney. That's Emmanuel Yarbrough.
Okay. Yes, I'm confused. Sorry, guys.
There's a big difference between Tom Erickson and Emmanuel Yarbrough.
Yeah. I know he fought a big guy, so I'm just saying. I mean, he was a big boy. That's all I got to say.
Emmanuel Yarbrough is like 700-pound black man, and Tom Erickson is like a 300-pound white man.
Okay.
But it was close. Sorry. It was close.
It cracked me up. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm blushing now.
It's okay.
Oh, goodness. It's a girl moment. Okay, man. Sorry. Oh, goodness. Well, I think Shonie fought for Pride, too. He's told me quite a few stories about Pride and fighting overseas and Japan, and oh my goodness, all the stories he tells are just so amazing. You guys, I mean, really, I do want to say this, the younger people that are soon to be pro or amateurs or almost going to be pro, read up and do your research. Buy Gary's book. There's quite a few other books out there. There's Art Davies' books. Really learn the history of the sport and get to know why you're fighting and what's so great about this sport and how it originally started. It's so important. I'm, in fact, reading the books. I have my signed copy from Art Davie, and I had him on my show, and he is excellent in telling you how it really is and how it really was. So definitely read your materials and read up on these guys because they're not just legends, but there are a lot of things that you can learn from them.
Rachel.
Yes, sir.
We have a caller for Mr. Goodridge. Gary, you mind taking a caller here?
No, go ahead.
Thank
Kevin,
you,
you're
Mr.
good to go, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Goodridge. I appreciate your time. I was wondering, what was probably in your career that spanned so many organizations and internationally, what was the hardest aspect of, is there one time you can pick out that you said this is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do?
Excellent question.
The hardest thing I ever had to do, let me tell you, the most hardest and painfulest thing I ever had to do was mouth surgery. Well, after when there was two guys, Fedor, when I fought Fedor, he loosened out one of my teeth. When I fought Fedor, when I fought Guabe Patosa, he kicked out the other tooth out of my mouth. And then I had to go through dental surgery. And that was the most painfulest, hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Whenever I woke up in pain for about, 12 hours, just riding a chair. And then, the thing with me is that how painkillers and nothing like that ever worked for me ever since I was a kid. So I was just climbing the walls for about 12 hours of pain. Oh, my God. I can think of it now, and I can feel it.
Oh, man. And nothing would work for it? Jeez.
I'm sorry?
That's crazy. I mean, obviously, there's so many nerves in that area. It's such a sensitive area, but geez.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah, it was rough. I had a rough time with that.
Also, I wanted to ask you, obviously it's changed, the entire landscape of MMA has changed. What is your feeling about guys cutting so much weight? I mean, the 30 to 40 pound, just drastic cuts. In my opinion, I feel 10, 20 pounds, you don't have to go through these guys putting themselves through hell, and then you have 24 hours to replenish everything. Seems to me you would be at an advantage with cardio and simply having all the nutrients in your body.
Yeah, you know what? Cutting weight is rare to me because I've been a heavyweight over 200 pounds since I was about 10 years old. I am a true blue heavyweight. I've been here. I'm 48 years old for 38 years. I've been this over 200 pounds, and I can't imagine doing what these people do. Is it good? It's up to them. If you can do it, you can do it. I couldn't cut from where I was. Where am I? I'm at 278 now. And I like to eat. I love to eat, and I can't cut anyway. I don't want to cut anyway. I love me.
Hey, I'm with you there. I'm half a Dago, so I like my Italian food and stuff like that. So I'm
all right. Well,
I mean, really, who doesn't like to eat? Okay, I'll be quiet.
I think we all enjoy our food. Let's be honest.
Yes, we do. I like my bacon shakes and my Greek yogurt. Yes, I love my food. Oh, Gary, you are such a delight. I absolutely adore you, and I respect you. You are the most amazing person. Thank you so much for being with us. You are fantastic, Gary.
Thank you, all. I truly appreciate being here. Thanks for having me on. Again, to everybody, follow me on Twitter, Gary H. Goodridge, at Gary H. Goodridge. And I'll call me anytime you need me. I'll be right there.
Excellent. Gary, is there anybody you want to give a shout-out to, or anybody that you want to, any of your friends, or anybody you'd like to say hi to?
I want to say hi to my friend Tom Erickson. I haven't seen Tom Erickson for a long time.
Wow.
My childhood friend, say hello to Mike Mobbs. He's